Hello, wives of truck drivers or husbands of truck drivers, husbands of other male truck, whatever. How are you? This video is for you guys. Well, let's get into the main topic at hand here. This seems to be a pretty hot topic, lot lizards. A lot of, I'll say even possibly, and even some sort of little form, my wife was worried about this being a potential problem. Lot lizards being rampant, running the streets and knocking on their doors, and people being desperate enough to want to deal with that kind of shit. So let's take a couple of pictures of what your wives or husbands might think lot lizards actually look like. Yep. This seems about right. This is exactly what comes to possibly my wife's mind when I say lot lizard. Yep, this one too. Yep. Definitely this one, for sure. Yeah. Alright, so now that we've seen what our wives or husbands seem to think lot lizards actually look like, let's take a gander at what they really do look like. Oh. Whew. Yeah. God damn. What the fuck? Alright, well, the last one might have been a little overkill, but that's not too far from the truth, man. That's what you're looking at when you think lot lizards. It's not those first three pictures I showed you. It's the last three. Those are the closest you'll get to what you expect. And do you think, like, well, I'd say if you're any kind of man that was raised right, or woman, that these would be a potential person you'd want to insert yourself into or be anywhere near? Just looking at them, you want to contract the disease. You get what I'm saying? Don't fuck with that shit. If you get that fucking desperate, dude, there's the lion's den all over the place, all over the country. They're everywhere, man. Go in there and buy you a toy or something. Get you a fucking blow-up dog, you know? I don't think I have to say this is not for children. None of my videos are. They're all marked as adult videos. They're not meant for children. So take that into mind here. And oh damn, WD Brent got 2 videos coming out. Yeah, I was on hiatus for about 2 or 3 days. So I figured I would upload 2 videos today. And I got the time, so why the hell not? But I gotta tell you, I've been out on the road, I've been over the road, I've been in damn near every 48 states that the country has to offer, and no matter how shady the fucking area is, I've never had a lot lizard come knock on my door. I'm more likely to get knocked on my door by a homeless person or somebody that wants some change, or if they want me to buy one of their diss track records. They're still selling CDs. I'm like, bro, do you want to just put that online, man, and like SoundCloud or something? It's all free, and it's easier to advertise, and you don't have to get out of your house and like bother people when they're trying to take a break or resting after a long day of driving. The last thing I want to do as a truck driver is go buy somebody's fucking mixtape. That ain't nah, man. Yeah, well, this is fire. Well, what am I gonna do with it? You know, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Oh yeah, I've been his fan since before he was famous. Nah, I don't give a shit about that. But it's not about that. You're more likely to run across individuals that want to sell you something, or they're trying to ask for change, or they're asking for money. You got more of a chance of a homeless person coming up to your truck than you do a lot lizard. And that's because of Truckers Against Trafficking, which a lot of the major chains have taken a hold of and ran with, is protecting women from, and men, from becoming sex slaves, basically. Most of these girls or men or women just don't have the know-how or ability to get away from this person that's in control of them selling their body for sex. Now, don't get me, like, if you're looking to find lot lizards, this isn't the place to look. Because I don't research that. I don't know anything about that. I don't plan on trying to find out anything about that. So, in reality, this video is just to deter those that would think that being a truck driver immediately states, or immediately says that you are going to get bombarded by lot lizards. I have not once been stopped by a lot lizard, no matter where I've gone, right? So It's not as prevalent as it was back in the day. Where if you watch, there's a guy on YouTube called Old Snapper. He has a video out about lot lizards that states what it used to be like back in the day. It's not exclusively about that, but he does talk about a crazy story about a lot lizard, where I don't want to steal any of his thunder here because I've never experienced this, but I do not doubt that what he's saying is absolute truth. He's been doing truck driving, I think, for about 20 years, I think he says. Don't quote me. But he says that he just saw a girl walking up and knocking on somebody's door, and she went up into the truck. About 5-10 minutes later, she came out the truck, squatted over a fucking puddle right outside of that truck, splashed some water up on that thing, and then knocked on the door next to the truck she just got out of. That's what you're dealing with lot lizards, okay? That's the kind of shit. If your man is desperate enough for that shit, you need to leave his ass. All right? If anybody's desperate enough to go after that, there's no reason you should be with that person. Here we go with fucking Dr. Brent over here telling you, just say no. Shut out the no voice. Own your success. If I can tell you anything from the last 8 years that I went to doctor school so I can get on a TV show because Oprah made me famous, I'd say that Steve Wilkos needs to stop throwing those chairs because they're fucking expensive. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. No, seriously. It's not that bad now. It's not bad at all, actually. Like I said, I have yet to be stopped by a lot lizard. I'm in a Circle K truck stop right now. You know, you go to any of the major truck stops, Love's, Pilot, Flying J, TA, Petro. You're not gonna find, maybe Petro you'll find a lot of lizards because it's just so trashy sometimes. I will say I went to a Petro the other day, and goddamn if it wasn't the nicest fucking shower. I plan on doing a review on all of the different truck stops I stop at, and like in detail too. Like it's gonna be production value and all that shit. But it's not. You're more likely to find like lot lizards if you stop in these hole in the wall places. You know, like when you wake up in the middle of the night to go take a piss, and the store's shut down. There's no lights that light up the parking lot you're staying in. The trash cans are always overflowing, or there's piss bottles on the ground. These really shanty fucking hole-in-the-wall places, yeah, you'll most likely find one there, but you won't find them if you're not looking for them, you know? You're not going to get bombarded by women or men, I think they're called grizzly bears, or lot lizards, unless you go out actually looking for them. I'm sure they're still out there. I'm sure they've migrated into the cloud. You go online and you are able to find a lot lizard that you'll like put in your zip code, find lot lizards near you. And then they got like pictures of them back before they were crackheads, you know, and it's like, man, she looks like she's good. And then she shows up and it's like, you're catfished. What the fuck is this? This isn't what I ordered. You know, like, it's like some Amazon order. No, I want my money back. No, you know, no, you already put the deposit, no refunds. So, yes. For those of you guys out there that are worried about your man or woman going out there looking for some strange, now I would say that if you're a female truck driver, there's no shortage of men out here that will attempt to ravish you, okay? Because a lot of guys out here, I'd see that they're not getting a lot of action as it is. I'm more than satisfied with my action at home. I love my wife very much and look forward to my home visits very much. And there's no way in fucking hell that I would ever subject myself to any of these things. All right? And these might be like over exaggerations, but that's pretty spot on, I imagine, of what lot lizards look like here in real life. Okay? Any of y'all vets out there that seem to watch this video, if you can just put down some of y'all's crazy fucking lot lizard stories, I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy that read. Just random, whatever you want to talk about, man, just throw it down. I actually kind of want to read them. Like, to know the desperation that some of these guys, you know, they get this moment of weakness and they have to just cave in. And they're like, yeah, I don't know how many women or men that this woman's been with just this afternoon or this night, tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and get mine, you know. I paid $50 for this shit. I'm having trouble keeping my food down that I ate 2 hours ago just talking about this. So yeah, for those of you wondering, It's not prevalent anymore. It's nothing you really have to worry about. If anything, you got more of a chance of worrying about your man or woman falling asleep behind the wheel because they didn't get enough sleep the night before. Only because they're just still ready to stop and enjoy some them time and not have to be driving the truck. Alright, so pray for them in that regard. Remember, gents and ladies, love it, hate it, fucking ready to take care, and I'll see y'all another time.